Good evening, everyone. AnthWolf here, streaming live on Twitch once again today. And my game of choice is a little bit more Final Fantasy XIV, so let's log in and let us continue. Where we last left off, Alphino and Tataru were of course accused of heresy by a member of the Heavensward, one of the 12 holy knights catered or chosen to defend the Archbishop Thordan VII himself. We managed to prove, obviously Alphino and Tataru were innocent through trial by combat, and then were asked to have a meeting with the Archbishop, who openly admitted to having dealings with the Ascians. Now it seems that Ishgard is going to come under siege again by the dragons, led by the Great Worm Nidhogg, and Alphino believes that we can stall or perhaps stop the siege from occurring if we can convince Lady Iceheart to act as our negotiator. So, let us continue. In search of Iceheart, Alphino would see one final matter before setting forth. We have a few new quests here now in the Foundation. Her on hard times. Looking to the future, this her seems vexed by the memory of forgotten promises. Quest as well. Might as well see if we can get these done prior to leaving Ishgard. As Astinian said, we may be away for quite some time. We may not return at all if all things go badly. Homesick. The weather is cold, but Biamondas seems red hot with anger. See. That gentleman was probably from the village of Vulcan's Nest prior to the calamity. Oh. I wonder if that's the lady in question. We'll go speak to Tataru first of all, though, but then we do need to head out to Falcon's Nest and to the Sea of Clouds. Alphino always was complaining of the cold. Okay, so we just need to head back down to the Foundation and speak to Estinian, and then we'll be on our way seeking Lady Iceheart. Is there any new quests to pick up here? There is not. Very well. I remember. Let's pull out this Aether compass. Before we head over to Falcon's Nest, let's head back over to the Sea of Clouds. Got a couple of tasks there. Yes, we had a rose-scented letter from Lord Emmanuelane. Any new quests here? There is one. Unclear motives. Ah. There is one of the Aether currents. I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again, since I've already done it once before, but we're not that lucky. So, there are 5 Aether currents available through quests, and what, 10? Available through exploration. We will find them all eventually. some we won't be able to get until we get further into the story. Oh, bloody hell. If the sickly sweet words of eternal love contained within this missive are not enough to induce nausea, the copious amounts of rose oil applied to the parchment most certainly will. Marielle. I see. Well, ooh, you are offering an Aether current quest. How handy. Let's speak to Marielle first of all, though. See if she is indeed the woman who promised to be wed when they were children. Unclear motives. Gildon seeks help to learn more of the Vanu's plans. Okay, so you want us to go up to near one of the Vanu settlements. We can look into that. Ah, you have two quests for us. Behind enemy lines. The uneasy air around Laniet can only mean trouble. Yeah, we can look into your missing men. And of course we have clipped wings, which gets us an Aether current. Laniet seeks an adventurer with a delicate touch. She wants a sample of the wings, but she wants someone who can take care of them without damaging the wings too severely. Obtain an untorn Gaelicat King wing. Sorry, find the words. pretty much cats with wings, aren't they? Don't know how we're meant to actually gain an untorn wing, of course. Oh, we just have to deal with a lot of them, it seems. Still no success so far. Awesome. Untorn Galicat wing. The leathery membrane of this Galicat wing is in pristine condition, a perfect specimen for study. Awesome. We are making slow progress. When you were carrying a gnawed bone. Well, before we head back, we are going to continue on our journey and see if we can find the missing Rose Knights. See if we can find any Aether currents on the way. There's one to the west that's really messing up our search, so to speak. Really, there's not an Aether current closer by? I guess not. Oh well. Ah, now there's one quite a distance away to the north. Ah. Lieutenant, where's the rest of your knights? Calling back the troops. Terramors is gravely concerned for the well-being of his subordinates. Find the Rose Knights behind enemy lines. Where are the others? Okay, one more, likely to be over this way. hasty recovery. Terramore has the look of a man who hates unfinished business. So he still wants those supplies. Right, time to get the hell out of here. Yeah, fair enough. Right, we'll just do a teleport back over the cloud top and then move to the Rose House from there. And while we're here, we'll look for this bloody Aether current. Aether current. To the west. Is it on the Protector? No, it's hiding around the corner. The next one is to the north. Guess we could quickly go looking for that one. We're not going to get them all right now. We'll hand over these quests, and then we might go searching for one or two more Aether currents. Some of the Rose Knight equipment here. Hand this over. found this gnawed bone on a scout. Featherbrain schemes. Gildon is at a complete loss. Seems Marielle isn't able to interpret anything from it. Should have someone back at Camp Cloud Top. Ah. Seems everyone, well, at least one person agrees that they're counting something, but what they're counting, no one knows. It's actually well reasoned, actually. all the provisions appear to be accounted for. Okay, so we're going to have a quick look around to see if we can find one or two Aether currents that are easily accessible. And then we'll be on our way over to Falcon's Nest. Sea of Clouds can sometimes be a bit awkward to navigate with its different elevations. In fact, the Aether current could be over here. Oh Christ. Yeah, looks like it's on another... Looks like it's probably going to be over there. Ooh, it could be below us. Maybe. We best not chance it. We best go look for one that may be around here somewhere. To the northwest. We'll try up here. To the west now. Yeah, so... Yeah, it's likely to be... That's a lone island. It's not likely to be on that island, and it's likely to be up here. There is another area here in the Sea of Clouds we can't access yet. There is an Aetherite that we'll be able to attune to, which will get us access to the other half of the Sea of Clouds. In the meanwhile, though, let's just have a quick run around. I mean, there are maps showing the Aetherite location. I might need to open a few of them up, just to make our time go by a little bit smoother. There may be a pathway to the north here. We'll give it a go. No, it seems that's it for this area. Oh well. Looks like there is a plot of land above us. So be it. Okay, now we're on our way to Falcon's Nest once again. That's not the right button. There's definitely one quest that'll get us an Aether current, but there's two other side missions here as well. Oh! This one we needed to do with the Foundation. Oh, I see. Whoops. Well, we'll quickly head back to the Foundation then. While it's loading, I'm quickly gonna go close my window. I don't want you. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we need to pick up the package before we take it over to the Falcon's Nest. I misread the quest there. This is not suspicious at all. Package for you. Faded iconograph. An oil painting depicting the Fury helmed and astride a dragon. Oh. Yeah, that would be a bit heretical, wouldn't it? flour mill. The widow is gazing mournfully at a bunch of flowers she is carrying. I guess we could look into doing that for her. We are looking for a certain individual. Aha. Before we speak to Redwald, we may as well do... Oh, that's one hell of a journey to hand over those flowers. We may speak to Sir Redwald first then. We're going to be travelling that sort of distance. Hello, Ingaret. Bridge over frozen water. Ingaret is muttering about bridge repairs. Seems like a fair task. Might as well speak to Redwall before we head out. There is an Aether current relatively close by. I might go... No, we'll speak to him first and then we'll go exploring for Aether currents. Okay, so we're heading back to the farmhouse. I wonder if Estinian can see Midgard Soma. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe without the echo we wouldn't be able to. Redwall is looking for someone to carry out an investigation. Some mysterious illness is going around. Okay, we have stomach pains. Again, someone was ill after sharing a meal. Seems they all agree that it may have been something they ate. I'm just curious, what blade do you carry? Oh, it isn't. Oh, it is. The Holy Lance. We have a bottle-filled crate. Enough wine was stored in this box to render a whole company of knights merry, or a single knight blind. One whiff is all that's needed to realize something is slightly off kilter with this bottle's contents. Bad wine. Redwall wants to make the next move in his investigation. Where did you gain these bottles of wine? Oh, that crate was from the stolen supplies earlier. I see. Okay, seems we are now on our way. give us a nice easy Aether current to start with. So again, we have 10 and 5 here. Looks like it's going to be next to the Black Iron Bridge. One reasonable distance to the east. We have an encampment here. Ah. Hello. What are you all doing down here? There's quite a few all relatively close by. That's always a good thing. We'll head over to Camp Riversmeet first of all. Deal with the heretics who were poisoning the camp of Falcon's Nest. Looks like it's going to be relatively close to the Mylodons we need to deal with. Our next Aether current. If they're speaking the truth, then everyone who drank the wine is doomed. They, of course, could be lying. We will have to give Sir Redwald the unfortunate news. There's another one to the west. Well, we have another Ishgardian small encampment to the west here as well. Later on there will be quests here, from what I can remember. Yeah. Another one relatively close just to the north. So looks like a decent structure to the north there. One not too far away. I know we should be doing our missions here, but if we can get these Aether currents unlocked, there's only 4 remaining. It will make future endeavors here in the western Highlands really easier. Ice elementals or golems here. Guessing there's one up here. Ah, there it is. I could kind of look for awkward spaces where would the developers place Aether currents? Oh Christ! Play a quick game of the floor is lava. We'll probably end up teleporting back to Falcon's Nest and then traveling over the bridge to reach our to continue the storyline, to continue the missions. So while we're over this way, we might as well grab what Aether currents we can discover. Ooh, we have some dragons here of some description. Somewhere to the east. Holy hell. This used to be on a... These are like giant ballista. Ah, there it is. There's one far to the east. How many is remaining? 2 more. I wonder if I can get up. Maybe. Or is this... I don't know. Maybe we can swing round to the farmhouse. If we can get up here. It looks a bit too sheer. Yeah, I thought as much. It is kind of where we need to be, though. Okay. So with that being the case, let's go back to Falcon's Nest and then head over the bridge. We don't have great news for Sir Redwald. Hopefully a cure can be found for the dragon's venom. Ancient wisdom. Redwald is eager to continue his investigation. Details on the symptoms exhibited by several poisoned soldiers. We will eventually be hunting for Lady Iceheart. We just got ourselves rather caught up with events here, which I don't mind at all. We need to recover the blood of a... Which creature is it? A black blood zoo. I thought it was black blood. As in, we have to recover the blood from a black blood. As in, that can't be right. No, it is right. Okay. So let us cross the Black Iron Bridge, and we have a few missions. A few missions all around the old farmhouse. Aether current relatively close by. We'll grab that first. then we have these Mylodons to deal with. The last Aether current is not too far away to the north. There's the final exploratory Aether current. So now we have 5 quests here in the Western Highlands, one of which we're actually doing right now. Tiny ember to attract our prey. And then we burn the herbs on it. Now we just sit and wait. And while we're here, I guess we can speak to the expedition leader to see what they discovered about the Heretics, and maybe we'll learn about Lady Iceheart's movements. polar bears. Hello, Estinian. We gained a wind-up Alphino minion. Level 57. From one heretic to another. The expedition leader has a promising lead to aid you in your search for Lady Iceheart. Seems the heretics were writing letters to one another. Maybe, just maybe, these letters will reveal some clue as to her whereabouts. We've yet to tell anyone that she too possesses the Echo. I think Minfilia may have guessed it. What appears to be a record of past correspondence between individuals regarded as heretics of the Holy See. Sounding out the amphitheater. Alphino seems intent on travelling to the Ak-Anaf amphitheater. Okay. Ah, is this the other side of the Snowcloak? I guess it is. Yeah, that would make sense actually. Well, we need to go along that way, but before we do that, that's where we found one of the Aether currents. You know, the knights at the edge of the Aether ledgers. Well, before we do any of that, we have a few side missions to hand in. And hand them in we shall. Zoo blood. Zoo living in the far reaches of Eorzea are known to consume a highly toxic variety of bramblebee known as thorny viper. The plant's toxin collects in the Cloudkin's blood, making Zoomid almost as deadly as the zoo itself. One day that may be us flying around here. My compass does not detect any nearby currents. Good. I'm gonna say more Aether currents, or more quests that will unlock the Aether currents will become available later. We just need to now progress further into the story. We've discovered quite a bit of the map so far, through our journey and looking for the Aether currents now. Would you like to commence battle for sounding out the amphitheatre?
Your god is down.
Oh, ah. Yes, Estinian, they partook of dragon's blood. You're not allowed to say anything about that. Seems we need to travel to the encampment to the west now. So the convictors are known to be dragon slayers of a sort. Though they are known to deal with heretics as well here. Okay, so we'll repair our gear. Yeah, we have a few quests now available to us. Two of which I guess will offer us Aetherite currents. Baby steps. Gentilor wants you to experience firsthand what life at a convictory is like. All the nights to come. The dead care not for justice, but Wildval would see them have it just the same. would like us to do the Dusk Vigil. Huh. Seems like that's to unlock another Aether current, we need to do a dungeon. The secret to success. Dominac is simmering with impatience. See. Do my patrol and maybe I'll tell you. Yeah. That sounds like you're just setting me up to do your job. But we'll do it nonetheless, as I don't mind helping out here and there, as long as you don't ask me for something else later. Seems there's nothing to report after all. The corpses of Rika dragons seem to attract the higher ranked Ravanians. This could go very well or horribly wrong. introductory dragon slaying. Dominic is hoping for your assistance in executing a plan. Baby strides. Gentlelord thinks you're ready to try your hand at hunting dragons. Might as well assist here before we head on our way seeking Lady Iceheart even further. Now, is there a way up to this great tree? Ah, we're up on the opposite side of the bridge, it seems. Are we? Ah, maybe we could get up there. Either way, I think this is the tree in question. There's a new quest available. Yeah, we may as well go unlock the Dusk Vigil if we need to enter the chapel there to retrieve an item. May as well see what this mission is as well. Oh, here's some of our targets, we may as well get them here. The spiteful night is staring wistfully out over the frozen lake. The Dusk Vigil is now accessible. I see. Okay. See, it's quite late in the evening to have to do a dungeon, but perhaps it'll be the first thing we do when we come back in the next stream. Intermediate dragon slaying. Dominic wants to enact the next step in his plan. It seems that they do indeed come back for their dead. Maybe we should try to do a Dusk Vigil. It is a bit late. I'd rather continue the main storyline and maybe do the side mission with the Aether current next time. I'm gonna guess... No, I'm wrong. I was gonna guess that the body was actually up on the top of the cliff there. So there is another adventurer running around. I'm sure the retainer has the right of it, of course. Advanced dragon slaying. Dominic wants to help. Wants help, sorry. He doesn't want to help. He wants help with the next step of his great plan. This is all going to come back to bite us in the butt though, just like the scout mentioned. Ooh, that's an interesting statue there. I wonder if the Dravanians actually made that one. Or is it actually a frozen dragon? The Abbey Stone. What are you hoping to bring next? Expert dragon slaying. Dominic seems worried about his companion. Saint Tromar is a bit more morose than usual, it seems. Guess we'll wait and see if anything does actually turn up. Find a Tulahan scale and Rajajet scale in the Wyvern's claws. Oh good, so he's learned something from the experience. Okay. We'll put the Dusk Vigil out of our mind for now. Oh, you're not who I needed to speak to. Alphino. Camp of the Convictors. Alphino is eager to gather information on the Heretics. It seems no one so far has any useful information for us. I see. Send up purple smoke. Regain the Heretics' attention. Oh, hello. You have a quest for us. I knew you'd have an Aether current. Someone ran by and I heard the sound of like the quest completion with an Aether current result. Protecting what's important. Lucia stares out over the snowdrifts, a grim expression on her face. Okay. Gentalot also has a new quest for us. Spring into action. Gentalot will not stop moaning about his leg. We did actually see there was like a spring or something when we were dealing with the Abyss. We have a new quest. Winter is coming. Lucy is looking for someone to help keep her warm through the cold Curfian nights. Someone or something to keep her warm. Either way. Purple flame, purple flame. Estinian wishes to prepare a signal fire to lure in the heretics. Seems promising. Just so happens we need to deal with some yaks anyway. And then we'll head up to Dragon's Spit about this spring water. So let's think, if we do the Dusk Vigil and then we do this main quest line, we'll actually have unlocked all of the Aether currents here in the Western Highlands. Back to the Convictors once again. Soft yak wool, perfect for protecting one from bitter winds in Kurthus. water from the hot springs at Dragon Spit is believed to harbour healing powers beneficial when both applied externally or taken internally. Faithful companion. Lucia keeps looking worriedly out towards the east. Sure, we could look into that for you. Messenger lost his chocobo. The chocobo was used, or used itself, to distract a... yeah, Yeti. I was gonna say mammoth. Now, can we actually reach? I'm guessing we can. So I think it must be up here. So there's a load of caves and caverns and such. Yeah, this seems promising. Because there are places here that we cannot reach apart from once we have our flying chocobo. Or flying mount, I should say. Oh. Oh dear. Tags on the rain say Amberbeak. Unfortunately, the poor bird has been brutally eviscerated. You take a feather. Unfortunately, it seems that the Yeti did manage to catch the chocobo. Yeah, there's an upper ledge here, which actually gives you some mining opportunity at the very least. And I think there's a few fates up there as well. But until we can fly, we can't get up there. yellow feather fallen from an Ishgardian battle chocobo. Oh. Ah, we should have really stored it in the chocobo saddle, I think. Can only have one phoenix down at a time. There we are. In the moment, that's all the quests here, I believe, in the Western Highlands complete. Now, hopefully we can use the firewood that Alphino and Estinian have gathered and the yak hides to produce a campfire with purple smoke. Is that like a giant wing or a giant arm? Oh, Ash Pool! We heard about this. This is the area where the mages of the Holy See froze a dragon, a heavily weakened dragon that was felled by the Azure Dragoon of that time.
Ah, I should have known it would be you. Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here. So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion. If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest. Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress. 'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elezen tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva. While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm, Heresvelgar, in particular so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elezen is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Heresvelgar, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity. Though loath to perform the deed, Hraesvelgr ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound. In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted. Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart. Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
He still has the eye on his person.
Good gods!
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the Eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgr instead? He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take you to him. Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
Is autumn mist, my friend? I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while. And should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Oh yeah, Minfilia is the only one who knows that the Blessing of Light was destroyed, stripped away from us by Midgard Soma. And it seems even regaining the power of one of the 6 crystals has not yet returned the glyph.
Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were. Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
Okay. Where the chocobos roam. Lady Iceheart stands ready to lead you and your companions into Dravania. Okay. Let us journey into the Dravanian Forelands. If nothing else, to find a place to rest.
Beyond Abalathia's spine, the great mountain range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som-Al, where lies the ancient home of dragonkind. To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
Before we do anything else, I guess we can unlock this Aether current. You know, we can see how many Aether currents we'll need to unlock here in the Dravanian Forelands. And number 10 and 5. Okay. Some change in the like it's no longer like ice and snow. quite a temperate, as Ysael said, the Chocobo Forest. Okay. What we'll do is we'll end a tail feather. We'll attune ourselves to the Aether right there, and then we shall take a break. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. It's after midnight now. Unfortunately, work beckons tomorrow, so I should probably take a break and get some sleep. Undoubtedly there will be more quests to do here. Okay. We'll park ourselves here, we'll start gathering a bit more rested experience. And when we come back, most likely tomorrow, we have to do the Dusk Vigil, which is a dungeon. Have we done any dungeons today? I don't think we have. Oh well. But we'll be doing a dungeon as soon as we get back, and then we'll be learning or wandering the path to the land of the dragons to speak to Whale's Valgar. But yeah, that's going to be a name I'm going to be mispronouncing a lot. Either way though, thank you all for watching here on Twitch, and if anyone is later on watching this on YouTube, I hope you're all enjoying this series so far, and hopefully I'll see you for even more in the future. Until then though, I'll see you all for more next time. Bye bye now.